What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Logan, if you don't know me already. I assumed you clicked on this video because you want to 1. Improve your communication skills, 2. Improve your sales skills, or 3. Just overall have a better mindset. If that is the case, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. So starting with number 1, your communication skills. I am in a Facebook group and program called Modern Success, ran by Brian Kinsella. If you just type in real estate on YouTube, he's probably one of the first people to come up. In this group, it's such a tight niche group and everyone's pretty much going the same direction. There's about 300-ish in the group right now. I don't think it's quite hit that number, but we're getting pretty close. I would say probably a good 80% of the people in the group are real estate agents, but a lot of those real estate agents also have other side hustles. And then there's just other business owners, entrepreneurs, filmmakers, photographers, videographers. So before I explain what Modern Success is, I'd like to go ahead and get into why I got into the group and what I've gotten out of the group since I've been in. So reason number 1, communication. I had absolutely no communication skills. I needed sales skills, and Brian has mastered both of those. The communication skills that I've learned since being in this group is ridiculous. There's so many mind tricks and different ways of speaking that I never knew because I was never educated in it. Number 2, sales. I didn't have any sales skills. I pretty much never prospect because most of my business just comes from referrals and other people talking about me, which I guess is a referral. But now that I'm getting into real estate, I needed to learn sales. I needed to learn door knocking, cold calling, and how to improve all of those skills to bring myself more business and more money and more freedom. So those are the 2 main reasons why I joined Modern Success in the first place. But now that I'm in the group, I'm learning that there's so much more to it than just communication skills and sales skills. First of all, if you're going to be a successful real estate agent or business person or even just a YouTuber, one of the biggest, most important things is networking. Knowing people that are other YouTubers, knowing other real estate agents that you can send referrals to and get referrals back from. Even real estate agents that live all the way across the country. So that's the first really big perk, is that the networking is amazing. You're in a group of 300 people that are all like-minded like you are. I'm a strong believer in you are the average of the top 5 people that you hang out with most. Right now, just think of anywhere between 3 and 5 people that you hang out with the most, whether it's your friends from school, your friends from work, it's your coworkers, it's your family. Think about all of their personalities, all of their goals, and then put yourself in that. Would you agree that you are the average of those 3 to 5 people? Because I would. So with that being said, you can pick your 5 people. You can pick very successful people, people who are going in the same direction as you. If you're a real estate agent, you are instantly connected to hundreds of other real estate agents that maybe are the same age as you. They have the same amount of kids as you. They may even live in the same city as you. So that is one of the biggest benefits, in my opinion, in the group, is that you instantly just are connected with so many different people. Maybe you're a brand new agent who has a question about door knocking or how to get over nerves. Or maybe you're an entrepreneur and you own a business and you're not quite sure how to file your taxes right. There's so many other business owners that are either going through the same thing as you or have already been through the same thing as you and would love to give you advice, because that's kind of the whole vibe of the group. We're all just helping each other learn and grow. For instance, maybe I have a question about door knocking and how to improve my skills and not get the door slammed in my face every day. I can type in the Facebook group and say, "Hey Brian, do you have any advice about door knocking and how to overcome my nerves?" Then he will either answer the question in the group or he'll wait until the Sunday night lecture and go over it more in depth, especially if a lot of people are wondering the same thing. So for about an hour at the beginning of the lecture, he will give us a lecture based on the questions that we've asked in the Facebook group. I'm pointing towards my computer, by the way, I know you can't see it. And in this live stream, after the hour of him giving the lecture, then he asks us questions and I can say, "Hey, I'm having trouble with this," and he will unmute me and we'll talk face to face over the live stream while everybody else is watching and learning from our conversation. And the freaking sales skills this guy learns, it's ridiculous. For all the real estate agents watching this, have you ever been at a listing appointment and somebody thrown you an objection like, "I won't pay 6%, or, "Well, we're just not ready to move right now," or literally any objection? He has an answer for every single one and how to deliver it, and you can learn so much just by just watching the lectures. Or again, maybe you're not a real estate agent and you're just a salesperson working for some insurance company. The skills that you will learn to improve your communication skills and persuasion is out of this world. So we've covered sales and communication already. Remember how I said in the beginning of this video that if you are around 5 people who are just lazy bums and aren't doing what you're doing or don't have any goals in life, that's what you will be like? You are surrounded by hundreds of people, and whether you know them in person or not, there's an event every, I believe, 6 months. I think it's twice a year. Let's just say, for example, you want to be worth $100 million. Which of these 2 examples would you say will bring you there faster? Example A, 5 friends that just work average jobs, have average goals, credit card debt, and just don't really have a higher purpose than going to college and working an average job, which is all fine, except for the credit card debt. Now take situation B. You have one person that's a real estate investor worth $50 million. You have another person who is an entrepreneur and owns a few businesses who's worth $100 million. And then 3 other people who are just very rich, very smart, very intelligent people. With that being said, do you want to be the average of group number A or group number B? I think we can all agree that group B is going to bring you there a lot faster than group A. Being around group B, you will automatically learn things that you didn't know because these people are working towards the same goal as you, but everyone has a different mind and goes a different way, and they may have picked up something that you didn't know, and then they can help you, and then you can help them. And you're just constantly interacting with people who are driven and have the same mindset as you. And just those 3 reasons alone are the only reasons that I need to stay in this group, because of the connections that I've made through the people in this group and the continuing education that I learn every week and every day just by scrolling through the group and looking at questions that people have asked. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna add a 4th one. Have you guys ever watched like a documentary on like Sarah Blakely or Mark Cuban or something, where they explain that they came from nothing before they got rich and famous and had everything? Wouldn't you like to be able to know them before they got rich and then watch them grow? Well, in this group, that's exactly what you're doing. You're watching someone join the group, have a first live stream on the group in front of everyone where they're all nervous and shaky, and then fast forward a few weeks later, they put out their first YouTube video and they're all nervous and shaky. Fast forward 6 months to a year later, and then they're comfortable on camera and are sharp and persistent with what they say and speak. But you get to see this happen from the very start. You get to see someone be so nervous they don't even want to post something inside the group, and you will be able to know these people before they became big. Everyone in this group is so powerful and like-minded like you are. I know this video has kind of jumped around everywhere. I didn't think to write notes. I didn't come prepared. I literally just sat down and made this video, spare the moment. I wonder how many times this has turned off since I've been making this video. And I don't mean you're just like friends with these people online. You can meet these people in person. There's a Modern Success event, I believe twice a year. I think it's every 6 months, where almost everyone in the group goes to the event and Brian speaks, other influencers speak that I'm sure you've seen on podcasts and maybe even TV shows. Modern Success is not a free program. However, if you compare it to anything like it, it is so much cheaper, it's ridiculous. I'm not going to get into the prices of what it costs right now because I don't want you to watch this video 3 years down the road and then it be more or less than it is now. But I'm going to link in the description Modern Success, Brian Casella's YouTube and Instagram, so you can go and watch his videos and learn more about what he's about and his communication skills. His YouTube is like so surface level compared to what's in the group, it's ridiculous. He actually records the first 10 minutes of the Sunday night lecture and puts that on YouTube, and I used to watch that and go, oh my gosh, this is great. But once I joined Modern Success, I realized, oh my gosh, like the second he cuts the camera off on YouTube, then it starts getting juicy. Then we start learning things. It really is amazing, and the people that I've met through this group and the relationships I've made and the things that I've learned is just something that you can't put a price tag on. With that being said, I'm sure you are already considering joining Modern Success. I'm going to put the link to Modern Success at the very top of this description, as well as Brian's Instagram and YouTube, so you can check out his other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there, but thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Logan, and I'll see you on the next one.